Welcome to the 2024 Charlotte Roval for the weekend of October 12th to the 13th of 2024. This weekend is the Xfinity Series Drive for the Cure 250 and the Cup Series Bank of America Roval 400. Last weekend in the Truck Series Love's RV Stop 250 at Talladega, Grant Enfinger was first and secured his spot in the Championship 4 with the win. Taylor Gray second and Daniel Dye third. Grant Enfinger is currently first in the standings with the win last weekend. There are only two more races in the round of 8 at Homestead, Miami on the 26th and Martinsville on November 1st. Drivers currently on the bubble are Tyler Ankrum, Nick Sanchez, Taylor Gray, and Raja Karuth. Last Saturday was the Xfinity Series United Rentals 250 at Talladega. In that race, the last driver in the playoffs, Sammy Smith, won the race and secured a spot in the round of 8 with only one more race in the round of 12. Ryan Sieg second and Riley Herbst third. With that win, Sammy Smith is currently on the top of the Xfinity playoff standings, but will most likely change after the race this weekend. Drivers on the bubble are Parker Kligerman, Sam Mayer, Shane Van Gisbergen, and Justin Allgaier. Justin Allgaier has not had very good luck since the last race of the regular season, going from first in points to being on the bubble and out of the playoffs. Maybe that will change this weekend. Shane Van Gisbergen also has a very good shot of making the round of 8, as he is very good on the road courses. On Sunday in the Cup Series Yellowwood 500 at Talladega, we saw the third closest finish in Cup Series history. All three of those finishes have been this year, with Spring Atlanta race and the Spring Kansas race being the other two races. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. continued the streak of non-playoff drivers winning in the round of 12. Of the 5 playoff races this year, 3 have been won by non-playoff drivers. I wonder if that will continue this weekend. Brad Keselowski, who was my pick to win, was second and William Byron was third. With the third place finish, Byron secured a spot in the round of 8 with one race to go in the round of 12. We had the biggest wreck in Talladega history involving 28 cars. Some playoff drivers were lucky enough to avoid the carnage. Drivers on the bubble are Chase Briscoe, Austin Cindric, Daniel Suarez, and Joey Logano. Good luck to all the drivers this weekend. The race weekend at the Charlotte Motor Speedway gets started at 10 a.m. Eastern Time with Xfinity practice, followed by Xfinity qualifying at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on the NBC Sports app or the USA Network. At 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time is Cup practice and Cup qualifying at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Both events are on the NBC Sports app or the USA Network. The final event on Saturday is the Xfinity Series Drive for the Cure 250, presented by Blue Cross Blue Shield of North Carolina at 4 p.m. Eastern Time on the CW Network. That will be all for Saturday. The final event of the weekend is the Cup Series Bank of America Roval at 2 p.m. Eastern Time on the NBC Sports app and NBC. That will conclude the weekend of racing from the Charlotte Motor Speedway. The weather forecast as of Tuesday calls for sunny weather on Saturday with highs near 78 degrees. More of the same on Sunday with highs near 81 degrees. The weather forecast looks great for the weekend. Last year, in the Xfinity race on the Charlotte Roval, Sam Mayer was first, Cole Custer second, and Josh Berry third. In the 2024 Xfinity Series Drive for the Cure 250, Shane Van Gisbergen is my pick to win. On the season, he was 27th at the Circuit of Americas, first at Portland, first at Sonoma, and third at Watkins Glen. He is always a threat to win on road courses. Van Gisbergen is a 3-time Australian Supercar champion. That series races on road courses, and he has mastered those types of tracks. I think he can get the win this weekend, and he will go no further than the round of 8. Van Gisbergen still needs work on the oval tracks, which are the type of tracks in the round of 8. I wonder if that will be a setback for him in NASCAR or he will become more competitive on the ovals. Only time will tell, as he is going full-time in the Cup Series next year. My first wild card is Sam Mayer. Although he has not had the success on road courses this year like he did in 2023, Mayer is still a good wildcard pick for this weekend. Last year, he won this race. This year, Mayer was third at Sonoma. He also set the track record at Portland and won the pole. Until Mayer proves otherwise, the results he had on road courses last year were not a fluke in my opinion. I think he can go head-to-head with anyone this weekend and possibly repeat as a back-to-back champion at the Charlotte Roval. The final Xfinity wildcard is Sheldon Creed. In the last two road races, Creed was second at Sonoma and second at Watkins Glen. I don't see that momentum slowing down. Creed is currently fourth in the playoff standings, and I think he will be in the round of 8 after this weekend. In the 2023 Charlotte Road Race, A.J. Allmendinger was first, current Cup playoff leader William Byron second, and Kyle Busch third. In the 2024 Cup Series Bank of America Roval 400, I have Chase Elliott winning. Even though he only has one top 10 on roads this season at Sonoma, Chase has 2 wins on this course in 2019 and 2020. I think that his success on roads in his career can help him get the win on Sunday. My first wildcard is Chris Buescher, who had the dramatic win over Shane Van Gisbergen at Watkins Glen. Buescher is only one of 2 drivers that have finished in the top 10 at all road courses this season. 7th at Coda, 3rd at Sonoma, and the win at Watkins Glen last month. Those consistent finishes put him as a wild card for me. The second wild card is Ross Chastain for the same reason as Buescher. He is the only other driver that has finished top 10 in all road courses this season. 6th at Coda, 5th at Sonoma, and 4th at Watkins Glen last month. I think he will be in the mix to win, or at worst get a top 10 finish this weekend. The final bonus wildcard is Shane Van Gisbergen. He was on his way to winning at the Glen, but got loose, and that allowed Buescher to overtake him for the win. As I said earlier, Van Gisbergen is always in the conversation to win on the road courses. I could have easily picked one of the wildcards to win this weekend, but I still think Chase Elliott can get the win. Whatever happens this weekend, I am sure it will be an exciting race. Let me know who you think will win in either race. Thanks for watching.